And Jim, you know, we were talking about on the pregame show whether you get the good or the bad of Baldo, and obviously we didn't get the good today, but how much longer can the Orioles keep him in the starting rotation with that earned run average better than 10?
That's a good question. You know, it's not like they have a lot of alternatives. What C.J. McFarland had the leg injury. He's a guy you could bring up because he's optionable and all that. Gallardo is probably 2-3 weeks away from coming. He did a sim game today. Actually said he felt great. You know, when Baldo, his first year in 2014, you know, he hurt his ankle. They sent him down. He got a couple of rehabs. He did come back and start and be in the bullpen, but they made a huge investment. Would have liked to have been in that meeting, you know, in between the rain delay, talking to a lot of the people, and he really helped him get to the playoffs when he was here in 2013. But he only had one good month. He went, you know, he was like something like 7 and 17 or 16 the year before. You know, it was a track meet when they had guys on. So there's a lot of things he doesn't do well. You root for him because he's a great guy. And you root for him because the Orioles, for some reason, chose to give him $50 million. But it was a $50 million September. He went 4-0, helped him get to the playoffs, had a 1.62 ERA the last half of the year. And it was very important, but they didn't try to re-sign him. So the Orioles thought that he could help them. You know, he couldn't do it in 2014. He did win 12 games last year, and it looked like he was kind of headed that way this spring. But today, and really over the last 4 or 5 starts, he really hasn't given him a chance to win. And, you know, that's disappointing for everybody. For him, you know, for Dan Duquette, who made that decision of signing him, and then for the ball club, because, you know, they got to win some games. They've lost now 4 out of 5 games. It's been a tough road trip. And, you know, it's a tough division because a lot of teams are starting to play well. We know how good the Red Sox are. The Yankees lost today, but they, you know, they're certainly capable of playing good ball. So, you know, you just want them to do well, but it doesn't add up when you can't command the ball and they can run on you. And then the other thing is they don't score any runs for him. But today it was too hard to tell because he was gone so early.
Jimmy, you know, while we were all waiting for the Orioles to have a big inning and get back in this game, Vance Worley was out there on the field doing his job. Almost 5 innings of saving the bullpen from having to come in that ball game. He did a great job today.
Well, they call him the Vanimal because he's a big guy, 6'2", about 250. And, you know, he comes in, he throws the ball over. I mean, it's, you know, there's not a lot of flash. You know, maybe he'll occasionally throw a ball at 92, throws a lot of strikes. You know, they encourage him to throw his curveball, so you'll see it every once in a while. But, you know, again, he gave up a couple of runs, but again, he pitches to contact. And the other side of the coin is if he had started the game, you would have taken that. Because as good as Salazar is, he gave up 6 hits. 5 of them are doubles today. And then the Orioles would score a couple more runs off the bullpen. So, you know, again, I mean, Worley, we saw it in Texas where he had a big inning, gave up 5 runs, but he pitched all the way through the 6th inning. So he knows how to pitch. He's not afraid of contact. And the other thing, he's a great guy to pitch behind because he pitches to contact. And the Orioles, you know, you never know it from today when they made 4 errors, but they're a pretty good defensive club.
They stranded 8 on base. I mean, they stranded 8 and 1 at third and 4 at second. They had some more opportunities and just really couldn't capitalize again.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's that. You know, Cleveland's a good club. You know, they don't even have Brantley. They don't even have Carrasco. So, I mean, it's a pretty formidable club that's been playing well. They went to Chicago. Not that the White Sox are playing very well now, but they won 3 out of 4, and they can hit. So, you know, they got 11 on the board today. They were averaging 5.24 runs at home and haven't played a lot of home games. But, you know, this is a good ball club, so you got to play well. Looking forward to tomorrow when Tillman gets to pitch.